Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing City Bus Manager, which launched in June last year on PC via Steam. The current price sits at around about 25 quid or $30. It's got a few expansions like eBus and Green Energy, sold separately for around about £22 in total. It's a simulation meets management tycoon. Build a bus depot, design your routes, handle staff and vehicles, all based on real-world OpenStreetMap data. So let's break it down, what works, what needs polish, and whether it's worth your time or not. Before we get into it, don't forget in the description and the comments is a great deal on NordVPN with a cracking little saving, so if you fancy helping out the channel, you know what to do. As always, let's start with gameplay and a little bit about the story. There's no narrative campaign here. This is a sandbox tycoon with optional scenarios providing structured challenges if you want to give them a try. You start by choosing your city or your hometown and you build up the depot. So you put in parking slots, offices, garages, kitchens, washrooms, fuel stations, you know, the full infrastructure package. I selected Newcastle for my hometown and it was so cool. It had all the stops I'd expected to have. It had the landmarks, the shops set around your hometown and making kind of your own story. The core gameplay, I guess, is broken down into two layers. You have the micromanagement at the depot, where you'll be designing the internal depot layout, putting down buildings, the parking area, repair bays, stuff like that. And it's kind of your normal tycoon game here. You know, you'll build an office and then you add a chair and a desk to complete the room. Want to hire more staff? When you put more lockers down. You have to then purchase buses. There are about 30 to choose from. You can add your own colour scheme. There's also workshop support, which will give you some new buses and some pre-made colour schemes. So like buses that you would know driving around your country. The customization is pretty easy to understand. You can buy new or used buses and you can even upgrade them with like Wi-Fi and stuff to improve the rating. Once you have your buildings and your fleet, you'll need some staff. So you'll hire mechanics, drivers, office staff, all needed to run your business. And in typical games like this, they'll have kind of different stats and you kind of have to pick the best of a worst bunch usually. And finally in this mode, you'll manage the shifts. So you got like choose nighttime, daytime, what time they start and finish and stuff like that. Ticket inspectors, vehicle maintenance, and fuel. Then you move on to the second part of the core gameplay, which is the route planning. This takes place on real world maps. As I said, it uses OpenStreetMap. You can type anywhere in the world in and pick that area. You get objectives as you play, and when it's your area that you know, like it was like, oh, go from St James's Park to Newcastle Stadium, or from one of the biggest hospitals to somewhere else, and you know you got to then do that route between them areas, and it's your hometown, so you just know these places. You can draw the routes. You just click on and kind of go, right, I want to go there, 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 and there, and there, and then set how often it runs. Then you get full ridership stats, like how many people are using it and stuff like that. This mode, though, I'd say the game turns more into a spreadsheet simulator. It loses all that colourful graphics and stuff, but still looks cool. And as the game tracks passenger volumes, reliability, fare revenues, and staff satisfaction, there's a lot of stats to break down. There is a few problems with this game. I think the biggest one is excessive micromanagement. There's manual ticket inspector placement, shift allocation across all routes and all days, vehicle fueling and cleaning, and there's no ability to like bulk purchase buses or stops. It could almost do with some sort of AI. You kind of have to do everything yourself. Like route planning maybe could just have, okay, I want to go from here to here, and then how many stops, and then the AI will just do it for you. Visually, it's a clean looking game. It is a little bit bland. The low poly character models, there's drab color choices. The layout of the buildings is very rigid. They don't offer a lot of freedom, and I wish the backgrounds around your depot changed to the country you're in, or say if you build a depot in a field, it was just fields, or a housing estate or something like that. I feel like they kind of a little bit more fun with the graphics. Sound is, well, it's fit for purpose again. The engine noises, UI clicks, background traffic, the music is minimal. It just kind of does what it needs to do. Again, I just wish I had a bit more fun with it. So in conclusion, City Bus Manager is a deep, methodical simulation with solid premise. If you love logistics and hands-on planning, I think it's going to really satisfy you. But that satisfaction can easily turn into grind. If you prefer more high-level strategy rather than dashboard-level automation, I think this might frustrate. I was quite enjoying it until that hit me and I was like, oh my god, how much do I need to do? You'll know if you're going to love this game or not by the videos and what I've been saying. For me, its current price, it's a good pick for simulation fans. Anyways guys, that's all I've got to say on this one. Don't forget to drop the video a like, comment below it, let me know what you think of the game. Will you be picking it up, wishlisting it, or waiting a little bit? And most importantly, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Right, I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.